오늘 밤도 네, 나갈게요. 짜짜. 자, 그럼 메인 미션. 자, 이거 보자. 오늘 엔딩을 볼 수 있을지.
That was easy. The first turret's powered up. On to the next. Damn, they're here. And they brought the big guns. I have to take matters into my own hands. It's high time you were neutralized. You people have become a thorn in the side of G&B, which needs removing. Our plans for the Comet were put into motion long before you decided to interfere, and we won't be stopped. Prepare to pay the price for your actions. Units, shoot the external defenses while we target the base. Sir, yes, sir.
알라니.
Eduardo, concentrate artillery fire on Blakemoore's carrier. What the hell is going on? Our intelligence was clear that this base's defenses were no longer operable. How was this information wrong?
The last known survey of this outpost showed the defenses were obsolete.
And how long ago was that? Were you the intelligence on this matter, Callahan? Figures. Roslin would have finished the job already. I better power up the other turrets fast.
Target in sights.
아,
Ready for action.
How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast. Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Let's burn them down.
어? 열렸다. 저게
All turrets powered up.
I'll be back.
Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Torpedoes incoming.
You're only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Ghost, how are you holding up? I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man. I'll be back. Sir, our shields are down. I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once. Aye, aye, sir.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Hull breach imminent.
이런. 근데 살자면 안 되는 거였네.
How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on. Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall... inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
Armor is down.
All turrets powered up. Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Torpedoes incoming.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
Attempting to flank the target. Target acquired. Cannons ready. All turrets powered up. Sir, our shields are down. I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once. Aye, aye, sir. Ghost, how are you holding up? I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man. We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good.
We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed. Ah, shut it, Blakemore. Another turret powered up. Hull breach.
아, 뭐야 이. 일단 지켜야 되나 보네 공격보다.
Everybody.
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on. Trying another maneuver. Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast. All turrets powered up. Situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Torpedoes incoming.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
Has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
Trying another maneuver.
Sir, our shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir. We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed.
뭐 어떡하라는 거야, 씨.
Another turret powered up.
하면 안 돼?
How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on.
여기가 공격하는 게 아니네.
Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
그러니까 보호를 해주는 거야.
I am a wind on the leaf.
All turrets powered up.
Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Sir, our shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it.
Torpedoes incoming.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed. Ah, shut it, Blakemore.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer. Hull breach in.
아, 이건 뭐 어떻게 하라는 거야, 도대체? 이거 얼마나 빨라야 되는 거야?
but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast. All turrets powered up. Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
Torpedoes incoming.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
I got him. Target in sight.
Sir, our shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm coming around.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
나도 못 버텨 이 진짜.
Try to go around.
짜증나네. 얘가
Breach imminent.
아 진짜. 패드 이딴 식으로 만들어놨냐? 하라는 거야. 아또 패는 어디갔어?
You placed yourself in this predicament.
Just chill out and watch the master at work, Hive. How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on. Another turret powered up.
Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
More torpedoes were just fired.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good.
Sir, our shields are down. I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir! We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed.
Ah, shut it, Blakemore. Hull breach imminent.
아, 야. 뭐 하라는 거야, 이거? 싸움을. 아.
How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on.
Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
You placed yourself in this predicament.
Just chill out and watch the master at work, Hive. Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Ghost,
Ah,
how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty
Oh,
pissed if I
pretty
missed this
cool, huh?
party. Thanks for the invite, man.
Triggers ready for action.
Torpedoes incoming.
All turrets powered up.
Your feeble defense is only an irritation, soon to be removed. Ah, shut it, Blakemore.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. We're taking too many hits. I'm not...
아, 저걸 지켜야 되는 거네, 나는. 오케이, 이해했어. 이해했어, 이씨.
Attacking target. Cannons ready.
How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on. Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
Target in sight.
Everyone okay?
I'm doing fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Torpedoes incoming.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history. Hang in there.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
Sir, our shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it. Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
Torpedoes incoming.
Trying another maneuver.
irritation, soon to be removed. Ah, shut it, Blakemore.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
Trying another maneuver.
We can handle this. Easy.
I guess I should say, welcome to Rodeo 2, Tammy.
It's like out of the frying pan into the fire. I'd much rather be here than anywhere else right now.
Trigger's ready for
이거
it.
너무한 거 아니야?
Action.
We've received some direct hits, but base integrity still looks good. We're taking too many hits. I'm not so sure we can hold out much longer.
Torpedoes incoming.
All turrets powered up. Okay, guys, keep it up. We can win this.
You behave defiantly, which is all the more reason I should annihilate you all.
To think I used to work for you.
이건 너무한다. 아,
Give me status updates.
Base integrity is under a lot of strain, but we're not done for yet.
Keep up the great work.
Torpedoes incoming.
아. 와. 그냥 포탑 없었어. 포탑이 좋으면 안 되는데. 내가 다 방어하면 될 것 같은데.
Another turret powered up. How is everybody?
These cowards do not fight with honor. This is our advantage.
Right on.
Your resistance is spirited, but your downfall inevitable.
Massive projectiles were just fired from the carrier.
Those are mining torpedoes. They could shatter this asteroid to pieces.
I need to intercept them fast.
fantastic! How are you, buddy?
Yeah, well, I suppose I've been in more intense situations, but I can't think of them right now.
Several torpedoes are incoming.
All of the turrets are depleted. I would advise you to supply them with energy immediately.
Ghost, how are you holding up?
I would have been pretty pissed if I missed this party. Thanks for the invite, man.
More torpedoes were just fired. More torpedoes were just fired.
All turrets powered up. I guess I should say, welcome to Rhodia 2, Tammy.
It's like out of the frying pan into the fire. I'd much rather be here than anywhere else right now.
More torpedoes were just fired.
Okay, guys, keep it up. We can win this.
You are only prolonging the outcome. You will soon be consigned to history.
Torpedoes incoming.
One of the turrets has run out of energy. You may want to consider recharging it.
Sir, our shields are down.
I've had enough of this. Fire all reserve torpedoes at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
Adam, there is a barrage of torpedoes incoming. Intercept as many of them as you can, or we won't withstand the combined impact.
On it.
is only an irritation, soon to be removed.
Ah, shut it, Blakemore.
More torpedoes were just fired. Torpedoes incoming.
You behave defiantly, which is all the more reason I should annihilate you all.
To think I used to work for you.
More torpedoes were just fired.
됐다 이씨.
Sir, we have suffered heavy damages. Shields are depleted.
Damn it! I'm ordering a tactical
와,
disengagement.
이거
All
엄청
units
빡세네.
return to base.
무작정 기계만 하는 게 아니야. 이렇게
My
해야지.
engine's overheating. I can't jump. Request immediate assistance. Your ship, your problem, Callahan. Fix it yourself and get back to base.
Hey, wait. You can't just leave me here. I can't help but see the poetic justice in this. Remember when you left us in the lurch, Callahan?
Whatever. You suck, and I wish I would have known a lot sooner how much you sucked. I would have sent you to your death before you got any delusions.
I'm giving you this chance to walk away, Callahan. You're nothing without G&B. Without that little bit of power they give you, you ain't worth scrap. You're pathetic.
Screw you and the shit can you rode in on.
Watch out. The artillery. Eduardo, turn off the auto lock. Too late. Callahan's gone. I don't think he'll be missed. Blakemore's men have taken a hammering, but they could return at any time. We need to preempt that.
We need to hit them first.
You took the words right out of my mouth. It would seem the obvious thing to do, all right. Wonder where my clone counterpart was in all this. I suspect up to much worse. Let's meet inside. How's it looking?
We're holding up, but not sure if we'd be able to survive another assault like that. You reckon a counterattack is feasible?
There are enough people in the DMZ having serious issues with G&B. I've been thinking, if we can get the miners on Vesna on our side, we could easily turn things in our favor.
What about this guy? You sure about him?
There's something about him that reminds me of my younger self. I don't know, maybe I was that arrogant before I figured people out a little. But he could be a big help.
Dude, if I was even 10% interested, believe me, you know.
Does that mean I'm in with a 9% chance?
You show respect to the people on this base or you're out before you know it.
Okay. I get it.
Like the males of Ulang Kshtak.
Fascinating. An example of humanoid mating rituals never observed by an Okar before.
Ha! This is nothing. You should see how the Horak do it.
Listen up. I didn't exactly plan to still be here. Like an old friend of mine used to say, plans are for fools. We're about as random a group as the Beltagrades has to offer. We come from all different backgrounds, all different races. Some of us are outcasts, some are screw-ups, some are lost with no way home, and some told they don't belong. But we all found our way to each other, and we all belong here. We have this base thanks to a man named Dax Bashar. He died before most of you arrived, but he taught me a lot about trust and esteem. That's our strength, the respect we have for each other. Because the enemy we're up against has no regard for anything but profit and power. Let's teach them a lesson and make the DMZ a better place. Are you guys in?
Hell, you know I'm totally behind you.
Let's kick some G&B butt.
It is the righteous thing.
Without the Commissioner's cruiser to back us up, we don't have the firepower to take on Blakemore and his elites alone. But we've got friends. Before we head to Vesna Mining Colony, it's time to call in some favors.
I have a feeling Officer Shaw at Nephthys Plains will be on our side. It's well known he's had issues with the way G&B has been running things.
A high-ranking figure like him could persuade the G&B miners to switch sides against Blakemore. I should start with him. I'll pay him a visit.
I could have a word with the Coalition. They told me only to come back if the cluster was about to implode. I think this situation counts. Anyway, they love me around there.
Good idea, Alec. Bet Ming Young would be on our side. Marie DeVint has a pretty decent rig and might be persuaded to lend a hand, if I ask nicely. And Cato at Prescott would surely contribute if it meant less regulation for his operations. While me and Alec go wrangle support, all of you go get your ships battle ready. Once the pieces are in place, we'll need to move fast. There'll only be one shot at this. We'll have to strike hard.
What if they come back while you're gone?
The elite squad took a hammering. Blakemore's carrier was banged up pretty bad. I'm thinking they're not gonna come looking for another fight too soon. But stay sharp all the same. Be ready for anything. I'll be as quick as possible.
자, 도치.
A good choice. Expanding your horizons, I see.
해웅체.
Marie, do you read me?
Loud and clear. How's it going, bucko?
Not so great. I don't know if you're aware of the situation, but we may be facing another war with the O-Car if we don't stop G&B from dragging us into it.
There have been signs of something afoot, and G&B movements and a raid I heard too. Are you mixed up in all this?
Let me level with you. Oscar Blakemore has gone insane and is jeopardizing everyone in the DMZ. I'm the guy trying to put a stop to his plans.
I always knew you had it in you, from the first time I slapped eyes on you.
I'm trying to enlist all the help I can get to launch an assault on Vesna mining colony.
Well, any new conflict with the O-Car would be the end of my business. I'm assuming that you want me to lend a hand with my Flying Duchess?
If you're willing.
Sonny, I would relish the chance to put the boot into G&B. Count me in.
I knew I can rely on you. Thanks, Marie. When I send the call, we'll assemble above Vesna.
Mari, thanks. 움직일 수가 없네.
Let's hope Shaw is as open to discussion as Marie DeVint was.
Ah, Mr. Roslin. How nice to have you visit us again. I believe this is more than a social call.
You'd be right about that. I need to have a word with you about your boss.
Oscar Blakemore? He has long forgotten that our outpost exists at all. Supplies haven't reached us in eons.
He has been preoccupied with other things, and causing quite a bit of trouble with the Okar. Let me fill you in.
No need. We may be cut off from the center of affairs, but we're not completely blind to the events unfolding. I have been picking up bits and pieces from G&B internal communications, and have registered the rising tensions with the Okar. There's quite a degree of nervousness among my colleagues about this. There was also a recent raid on Vesna. I can put two and two together myself. Blakemore is undoubtedly the root of all this trouble. He's the worst thing to have happened to this company. And you are somehow involved.
Yes, I was part of that raid. We failed. Now Blakemore has a fleet commissioner hostage.
This is indeed serious. I'm waiting, Mr. Roslin, for you to get to the point.
I think you might be the voice of reason in all this. You could talk some sense to the miners on Vesna and bring them around.
That would be mutiny. However, Blakemore does need to be removed from his post and Okar assets left intact. There is a moment in every man's life where purpose becomes clear, and you have brought mine to my door. I shan't take much time to reflect on your proposal because it is clearly the right thing to do. What do you need of me?
See, that's what I like about you, Shaw. You're straight up old school. I believe you're the most decent guy in G&B and will want to see things righted. Get together whatever fighting force you can muster and meet me above Vesna. If possible, use those G&B internal comms to tell the miners to down tools and stay out of the fray.
You are a true man of action, Mr. Roslin. I must say, I have developed a real admiration for you.
The admiration is mutual.
오호, 스트라이크 있다. 에어컨 꺼졌나 보네. 자, 유격기로 가자.
lot easier than I anticipated. Ben, how are things at base?
All clear. Preparations underway.
Good to hear. I have Shaw on our side. Heading to see Kato now.
Hey, Adam, I've got fantastic news.
Ice cream related, or is the Coalition going to help?
The second thing, not only that, they're even going to send their flagship, a drone carrier.
Wow, Alec, you really are a legend.
Wasn't that a given?
All the pieces are nearly in place. Get ready to rendezvous above Vesna. I still got a call to make.
You got it, buddy.
Need to pull some extra leverage with Kato. He'll need to see his own advantage in all of this.
I doubt you would be able to bargain with such a gangster any other way.
I'll appeal to his better senses.
Hi, Marianne. I'd like a word with Mr. Kato on an urgent matter.
You have been expected. Please proceed to the penthouse suite.
Ah, Adam. Say, have you ever tried Gilbert Guppies? They are delicious.
No. I can't say that I have. Actually, I've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Oh, yeah? And who would that be?
Oscar Blakemore.
Uh-huh. What about him?
Would I be correct in presuming that opening up a new conflict with the Okar would be bad for your business?
That would be an understatement. But why present hypotheticals?
It would be the most likely outcome if Blakemore carries out his plans.
I always knew that guy was gonna cause big problems. But why would he go provoking any imbalance of the delicate equilibrium in our beloved DMZ?
He wants to claim the region as his own personal fiefdom. He has plans to make it an autonomous entity, under his direction.
Now that really pisses me off. He should know there's only one boss in these parts, and that's me. I know how guys like this operate. I've met enough opportunists in my time. If you give them a finger, they'll take your whole goddamn arm. And keep taking. Listen, I've no reason to distrust you, Adam. You've grown on me. But this sounds like it's even out of my league. I ain't in the position to take on something the scale of G&B.
I've put together an alliance, Cato. G&B needs a change in leadership, and it needs a push to do so. I believe that if you join us, that will give us the strategic and tactical edge we need. We need firepower. We need more fighters.
Wow. And to think the first time you wandered into my penthouse, you were just a nobody with an attitude. I'll tell you what. Let me do my due diligence. I'll ask around about the state of things. And I'll get back to you as soon as I've made a decision.
Don't take long, Cato. If you're not part of this, your name might not be worth much in the future. This is an opportunity. Choose your sides wisely.
Oh, I get you, Adam. I have to say, I'm impressed. And a little unnerved by your methods of persuasion.
마지막이 없다. 박은 통조장 새로 만들기로만 해야 돼.
Adam, I am trying my best to not take personal offense that you have not yet approached me to join your alliance.
Tango, you already know about everything, I presume?
I know more than I am comfortable with. I cannot sit idly by.
Huh. I wasn't so sure where you'd stand on the matter.
It is my fault for not being clearer about my position. A resumption of warfare with the Okar would not be in my or anybody's interest.
This doesn't necessarily involve the Bovis.
I am first and foremost a free citizen of the Beltogrades, and express my solidarity as such. I might be of technical assistance to your coming engagement.
I bet anything you could contribute, Pango, will prove invaluable.
Expect to hear from me. I will be in the background, plunging for intel, pulling strings.
Okay, everybody. Let's get this show started. Gather in orbit above Vesna Mining Colony. Once we've arrived, there's no turning back.
Let's do this thing!
The Coalition is right behind you.
We shall proceed immediately.
See you there.
The righteous moment of judgment has arrived.
Yeah!
마지막인가 보다. 네.
Let's mow him down.
This could be a sticky situation here. A welcoming committee. Looks like Marita Vint got here first.
There's no way we could have concealed an operation this big. Hey, she's taking a hell of a lot of fire.
Marie, how are you holding up?
Receiving a bit of a brutal beating, to be honest. I brought them out of their nest for you, at least.
Everyone, spread out and draw some of that heat off the Duchess.
We are engaging.
Am I too late to the party?
Terrell, so Kato decided to lean in.
The old man sends his regards. He's been drawing up blueprints for a new casino for this place already.
Well, we can talk to Shaw about that later. So, your uncle sent you in his place?
Yep, said a little battle experience would put some hair on my chest.
Good man, Daryl. I'm certain it will.
To echo our Okar friend's sentiment, we are doing the right thing, and I believe we shall succeed.
I wish every day in the DMC was like this.
Yeah, what the Horak said.
Sounds like all you guys have the right spirit.
Got it in my sights.
Taking a time out. I'm taking a time out.
Attempting to flank the target. Cannons ready.
Shaw, can you get through to the miners on the surface?
All G&B channels are blocked. I'm certain that seeing me here among you has given Blakemore proper cause for concern. These elite squad are fanatical. I've never seen them in action before. Blakemore certainly has their absolute devotion.
Any idea how he could have achieved that?
There is speculation that they've each been offered a personal slice of the DMZ. It would seem that they couldn't withstand the temptation and lost all moral direction.
foot.
I hope you're sure about this. Doesn't look that great from where I'm sitting.
Once we reach the surface, that story will change, believe me. Hang in there. Pango, do you read me? Is there anything you can do?
Regrettably, negative. The communication systems have been completely sealed off. I will crack them eventually.
I'm sure you can do it, Pango.
I'm sorry, my lad. The Duchess can't take another hit. I gotta retreat or my trading days are over.
I understand, Marie. Thank you for all your efforts.
Yeah, I gotta bail too.
No chance, Daryl. Marie had nothing to gain from this fight. You do. You're staying.
Or what?
Or I tell Kato.
Jeez, all right.
Critical damage?
We lost some guys. This better be worth it.
We are also losing people.
God damn it, where's the Coalition in all this? Alec, I thought you said they'd be here.
They assured me they would come.
Somehow that's not reassuring.
Hold the line, people.
Quick roll call. How's everybody doing?
All good, buddy. Right behind you.
That was freaking awesome!
I feel a sense of exhilaration at the coming culmination of events.
Haven't seen a battle this big in a long time. Brings back memories.
Well, it ain't over. We can't wait any longer for the Coalition. Prepare for descent. Not sure what we'll be facing down there yet.
없죠.
You've made it through the blockade, but our base defenses will end your little adventure.
Give up, Blakemore. It's over.
My carrier might be grounded, but it will be operational very soon. And in the meantime, we've been busy preparing for your return.
Damn. They set off all the fireworks at once.
The Coalition is here to assist.
Ming-Yun, right on time. And just the firepower we need.
See? I told ya!
Deploying drones against surface installations.
Tareen, Ghost, Alec, join me in securing the area around the control tower. Everyone else, support the Coalition in their quadrant.
I can't help but notice something's missing from this scene. The Commissioner's cruiser?
Huh, yeah. Means they must have cracked the codes for commandeering it. Worrying, but we got more immediate problems right now.
We're getting picked off like turkeys. Is there any kind of strategy to
hooks on their internal comms?
I need to cycle through the codes to find a way in. This takes time. I will let you know once I'm in.
Our fire on the control tower and flush out Blakemore.
I would discourage you from firing on the tower, as my intel indicates it also contains the holding cell where Commissioner Hawk is detained.
Oh, scrap. I hope she's okay.
Just get me through on the personnel channel, I could convince the miners to disrupt the defenses.
We're working on it. Okay, that was the last one. The area's secure.
We could use some help here. We are losing too many units.
Hang on tight. We'll be right there.
Ready for action.
어디야?
I'm coming around.
I'll be back.
Officer Shaw can speak to the base crew directly now.
Shaw, this is your moment.
Miners of Vesna, this is First Class Officer Shaw. I am speaking to you as a colleague and a friend. Blakemore has led a deception on you, and is threatening to destroy our fragile peace with the Okar. I have come with an alliance of selfless DMZ citizens to remove Blakemore from his post. I am appealing to you to cease combat operations and assist us in occupying the base. I offer my personal assurance that there will be no repercussions against you for any prior actions.
It's working. Some of the fighters are turning away. Shaw, your voice of reason is what they needed to hear. It was your authority that cracked it. Can we get word through to keep the commissioners safe?
I'm presently in dialogue with a group of foremen, and this has already been conveyed. Enough of this!
Damn it. Any ideas how we can disable that thing? We need to act fast.
We could cut off the power supply to take it offline. I'll mark the locations of power units you need to knock out. That should buy us some time so we can enter the control room and shut off the turret from inside.
Thanks, Tammy. I'll do that. Okay, I better stay undercover and only move in between sniper shots. Tareen, get ready and wait for my signal. As soon as the turret is disabled, land on the platform close to the tower and infiltrate the control room.
You can count on me, Adam.
You and your associates are finished.
그걸 피한 다음에 해야 되는 거구나. 진짜.
Okay, I better stay undercover and only move in between sniper shots. Tareen, get ready and wait for my signal. As soon as the turret is disabled, land on the platform close to the tower and infiltrate the control room.
You can count on me, Adam.
You and your associates are finished. Roslin is already on his way to the comet. It will be blasted into 1,000,000 pieces across its course, creating a sparkling field of iridium for the plucking.
How is he? The Commissioner's cruiser.
Precisely. It left long before you arrived, brimming with mining torpedoes.
Scrap. We need to act fast.
저거 섞여야 되는 거지.
On to the next one. last one. It worked! Tareen, prepare to infiltrate the tower. I got you covered. We secured the control room. No signs of Blakemore. The rat must have left the sinking ship. We could turn off the turret now, or use it to our advantage. Hive, do you register any life forms on the carrier?
The carrier appears to be unmanned.
Ben, concentrate fire on the carrier. This will be the last nail in the coffin for Blakemore. With pleasure. Huge spike in electrical activity under the control tower. I'll go check it out.
Looks like a pimped out Tetraminer. He's gone and weaponized one of the damn things.
I'm trapped in here with it!
I'm glad we've had this opportunity for a little intimate discussion, just you and me.
Blakemore, you're desperate. You should know when you've lost. Surrender now and you'll get a fair trial.
Oh, I still hold the future of the DMZ in my hands, Roslyn. You are a mere interruption. I'm grateful for this chance to wipe you from existence. With you dead, I can resume my original plan.
You've lost it, Blakemore. Everyone is against you now. Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
Attention! Missiles were deployed.
헐. 악동복수의 등장인가?
Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Not on my watch, Blakemore.
Hard to tell who's who some.
Attention!
Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Not on my watch, Blakemore.
Attention! Missiles were deployed.
settled on a new constellation of dispersed viridium fields. They will name it after me.
Mr. Roslin, I have briefed Fleet Command, and they have given the authorization to eliminate Blakemore with absolute prejudice.
Commissioner Hawk, good to hear your voice. I'm on it.
The DMZ has an opportunity to attain order and profitability, and you threaten it all.
Your schemes are lacking in many respects, Blakemore.
You are an irritant.
Adam, you read me? Ben, what is it? There's an elite fighter jet left behind in the hangar, presumably from your clone. It still has that weird wormhole tech installed. So we could follow the trajectory and catch up with him in the Commissioner's cruiser. Exactly. Good thinking, Ben. Make the preparations. I'll join you as soon as I settle this score.
Let's see how you deal with this.
There are bombs that take longer to charge. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
I got this.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Not on my watch, Blakemore.
Attention! Missiles were deployed.
오늘 어떻게 깨야 돼? 자,
Can't disable the shield. Give it time. Don't worry, Ben. I got this.
Whatever you do is ultimately futile. The comet will be mine.
Not on my watch, Blakemore.
Attention! Missiles were deployed. The shield is down. Hit him with everything at your disposal.
Mr. Roslin, I have briefed Fleet Command, and they have given the authorization to eliminate Blakemore with absolute prejudice.
Commissioner Hawk, good to hear your voice. I'm on it.
The DMZ has an opportunity to attain order and profitability, and you threaten it all.
Your schemes are lacking in many respects, Blakemore.
You are an irritant.
Adam, you read me? Ben, what is it? There's an elite fighter jet left behind in the hangar, presumably from your clone. It still has that weird wormhole tech installed. So we could follow the trajectory and catch up with him in the Commissioner's cruiser. Exactly. Good thinking, Ben. Make the preparations. I'll join you as soon as I settle this score.
Let's see how you deal with this.
that take longer to charge. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
잡아야 되나?
Work so near culmination.
It ain't worth scrap when it's built on deceit, Blakemore. Bye-bye, Blakemore. Ben, any development on the wormhole front?
Affirmative. We're in business. I'm already in the
좋습니다.
air in the elite vessel and ready to open a wormhole to within the vicinity of the cruiser so we can head it off. Only problem being that I can open a passage for just 2 craft. Mine and yours, I suppose. Nothing bigger.
If we can't handle it, no one can. Come on, there's not a moment to lose.
Where are we? Ethon system. Pretty far out.
There's the comet, Eshahar. Protecting that sacred rock is what this was all about.
I'm getting a reading on the cruiser. Our transit worked. It's dead ahead. I'm registering several more objects ahead of it, moving at high velocity.
Damn it, mining torpedoes. He's already fired them off. There's no way we'll catch those torpedoes. We'll need to board the craft to abort them.
Any chance of reasoning with this guy? You should know him better than anyone else.
I suppose I should try. Hey, I know you can hear me, so listen up. Blakemore is dead, but I guess you already know that. I know there's part of me in you. If I can care about the fate of the DMZ and its inhabitants, I know you can too. You have nothing to gain from blasting the comet. Nobody does.
Oh, I hear you, but I don't care. The DMZ's future has been set.
Come on, this is crazy. Just call off the torpedoes and you can still walk away.
Oh, I'm to believe you. There's still a chance of redemption. Please.
Ben, let's disable those thrusters. We have to slow down the cruiser so I can dock.
Roger.
He's trying to escape. We can't let him get away. Hive, can you overclock the engines again?
As you wish. Overclocking engines. Disabling devices.
I never imagined it would come down to this. Just us 2 Roslin clones remaining. Of course it had to. The cosmos is cruel. You're free from Blakemore now. There's no need to be so fatalistic. This is the only path remaining. The DMZ needs to change, and I'm going to be the one to alter the face of this cursed place.
Man, that cruiser shields are way too strong. My weapons hardly do any damage.
Just keep at it. We can't give up now. Ben, I think he's out of his senses. Not sure reasoning is gonna work.
He sounds more than a little derailed, all right.
뭐야?
I never imagined it would come down to this. Just us 2 Roslin clones remaining. Of course it had to. The cosmos is cruel. You're free from Blakemore now. There's no need to be so fatalistic. This is the only path remaining. The DMZ needs to change, and I'm going to be the one to alter the face of this cursed place.
Man, that cruiser shields are way too strong. My weapons hardly do any damage.
Just keep at it. We can't give up now. Ben, I think he's out of his senses. Not sure reasoning is gonna work.
He sounds more than a little derailed, all right.
We took a massive hit from an asteroid. Shields are down.
This is our chance.
Scrap. Shields are up again. Let's deal some heavy damage. We're doing good. Keep at it. Okay, I'm going in. Need to reach the bridge to abort the torpedoes. Right behind you. You know he's gonna try to stop us. I'm counting on it.
He's barricaded himself in.
Didn't get these upgrades for nothing.
Cover me.
Okay, on 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Can't disengage the missiles. Needs his DNA scan.
Oh.
Ben, no!
Ironic that you'd be the cause of my downfall. You were the only one I showed mercy to.
Missiles will reach their target in 2 minutes.
What do you gain by destroying the comet now? I'd rather leave behind chaos than nothing. You chose the wrong side. I should never have given you the chance. You know, I saw something of myself in you. Now that just makes me laugh. Ben.
Missiles will reach their target in 1 minute.
Don't do this! Stop the missiles and we can both walk out of this alive! Oh, we're long past that. Life is short enough, haven't you learned? Or have you been spoiled with too many chances? This is our last ride. The end of the Roslyn line.
Missiles aborted.
Damn you. Was it worth dying for? Saving a bunch of jerks who'll never even know. You tell me.
You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
A bit sore, but fine. What's this doing here? Some token of the Commissioner's appreciation?
She was quite happy with how things turned out.
Tell me she's been good on her word.
Oh yes, like a fairy godmother. The fleet won't touch us now, and the borders are open. We can go or stay. Our lives are ours again.
You know, for someone who's experienced death I don't know how many times, I really thought that was the end of the line.
Yes, about that, Adam. There is something you should know.
Just say it.
You took several hits to most of your vital parts. We had to use donor organs to keep you alive. It was very fortunate that there was a matching donor nearby. Otherwise, your body may have rejected the new parts. Do you understand what I'm saying, Adam?
Can't say I failed to see the irony. I suppose I should be thankful to be one again.
Ah, they've come to see you.
됩니다.
Back in the pilot's seat again.
You sure it's not too soon?
Speak for yourself. You got more holes in you than I did.
Yeah, but my only remaining vitals are up top. So what now?
I suppose there's always new horizons to explore. And with Shaw in charge of G&B, they won't be a problem. At least for now.
Can't rest on your laurels even for a moment, huh?
We got something to protect. And I have my doubts there'll be nothing left to do. The DMZ is always full of surprises.
You could say that again.
Adam, I have news. I have been studying the ancient rifts. Eduardo and I have found a way to calibrate them. We will make it more stable. Maybe I can still find a way home.
To, Ulang?
Yes, Kliko, to Ulang Thradorka.
We believe the rifts can be stabilized by fine-tuning what the concentrated ancient energy remains gathered from the ancient controlled vessels.
I think I've come across a few of those. I named them Tears of the Mad because, you know, I just thought it sounded cool.
If you use them with bypass, we will have more control over the ancient rifts.
Yes. We will probably be able to create rifts that better conform to our rules.
Well, it's worth trying out. By the way, Kala, I should compliment you on your language skills.
Yes, Eduardo was a good teacher, Kliko.
Well, maybe you can tell us more about your homeworlds when you get the chance.
I would be very glad, yes.
하나도 안 했네. 40시간. 라이커. 혈탄은 어딨어? 아, 되어 있다. 재밌네. 여기까지야.
it!
You're wasting your energy. We're locked in by a force field. Just sit tight and make the best of it.
Looks like they threw you quite a welcome party.
I've been here for quite a while already. Just a regular checkup on what I might know. Where did they grab you? Your outfit looks like G&B work crew.
You guessed it.
These jerks here got no style. Bunch of amateurs. They'll be looking to get the best price for you.
So given your professional opinion, you know a lot about outlaws.
Hell, I know a lot more than they'll ever get from me. You hear me? If it ain't Gas Mask, so where's your boss?
Things have changed, Bashar. And because your cellmate here killed the chief, I am now in command.
Did he now?
And for your insults, I will make certain you suffer like never before.
Where's my friend, Corbin Grendel?
He's in the med bay, for now. Maybe you'll live long enough to fetch ransom. Your DNA scans show that you're a military clone pilot. No wonder you bettered my predecessor. I wonder what your face value is. What if I broadcast your profile?
That would be a bad idea. You may not like who will come looking for me.
Why would I heed advice from a clone?
Interesting.
Station is under attack. And the turrets.
Friends of yours?
Yeah, the kind you want me dead.
Power outage. The force field is down. This is our chance. Let's try to pry the door open. Help me. Grab the door. Pull! Let's get the hell out of here while they're distracted. This way to the hangar.
Wait, I'm not leaving without my friend.
Don't be an idiot. He's a dead man. Okay, get your friend, but hurry.
Hey, Ben.
Huh? What's happening?
It's our chance to get out of here. Come on.
Forget it, man. I'm done for.
I told you I'm getting you out of here.
Over here.
Thanks for waiting.
My pleasure. I might have more luck with a clone pilot at my side.
Hey, buddy, we're here. Oh, man, you look bad. Hey, buddy, we're here. Oh, man, you look bad. Ben's not responding. We need to do something now.
There's a med bay, but we need to get to the control room first.
So this is your hideout. This place looks huge.
An old military post, found and decommissioned after the war. I laid low here for a few years after the DMZ was established. Here we are. Yeah, worse than I thought. Problem with the main reactor. It'll only hold us on basic for a while.
How about the med bay?
The cryopod can run on backup power, but no chance of getting the medical facilities running. All we can do for now is put your friend in deep freeze until we can get the reactor back up.
I want to get him in there as soon as possible.
All right.
Careful now.
In order to fix the main reactor, we'll need parts.
I can help you with that.
Good. I'll give you a shopping list then.
You know, this place ain't so bad.
We just used it to lay low for a while, really. But I guess you could say we had some good times here.
So you weren't alone.
Here's the cryo. Yeah, looks like it's working all right.
Sweet dreams, buddy.
Well, that's done. Now let's get the reactor running.
I feel like you're not telling me something.
About this place. What were you hiding from? What happened to your colleagues?
Yeah, I knew you'd start asking questions if I brought you here. Look, I took a gamble on you. Why don't you take a gamble on me now? Trust a little. I'll stay on comms and fill you in on what you need to know. What the hell were you thinking? You know we're trying to keep a low profile. How did you reroute this thing anyway?
With my G&B signature. Look, I had to do something for Ben. It'll be fine, you'll see.
I'm not happy about this at all. Let's see what you got then.
There's a whole medical lab in here. We can strip it for parts and ditch the vessel somewhere after.
Well? Looks like you've gone and stolen yourself a doctor. This needs off my base now, before she wakes up. Eject that thing!
Hey, hold on. What were you saying to me earlier about trusting a little?
Trust is something hard to come by in the DMZ. Don't abuse it.
How are you so sure she'll turn us in?
'Cause she's G&B. She'll reveal our location first chance she gets.
She's a doctor. We can persuade her to help us. For Ben's sake.
Well, you are a clone. I shouldn't expect you to understand human behavior.
Let's think about this. We thaw her out and have her decide. If she won't help us, we freeze her again and drop her off near some G&B outpost.
You don't understand what's at stake. Why I needed to come back here. That medical popsicle could jeopardize everything.
Well, if there's more to this, then you need to tell me what it is.
There's something of great value in the DMZ. It's the reason I've been waiting all these years. One big, easy job. It could be my ticket out of here. And yours too, if you could just play along.
Well, I'm intrigued.
Come on up to the control room, and I'll explain. I got a transmission through to my colleague, Maddox. He's on Prescott Starbase, in the Union system, but I can't use the jump gate. You could help me with this.
And that's where this mysterious job is?
Not quite. Like I said, it's where Maddox is. There are others involved, and I can't do the job without them.
Look, who are these colleagues of yours? And what is this job anyway?
All you need to know right now is that it's a time-sensitive operation, and it'll be worth your while.
Okay. So you want to use the jump gate?
Exactly. And your G&B signature can get me through. Look, I know you want to know more, but it's too dangerous. I like you, and I'm offering you the biggest opportunity of your life. And I'm willing to go along with your plan with the ice nurse in the hangar, up to a point. If she proves difficult, I want her out in the vacuum. Find me a way to Prescott Starbase, and you'll get your ticket out of the DMZ.
What the? Dax?
Paralyzing darts. Your lab here is everything. So you hijacked my transport and brought me here. Not much I can figure out. You left me unattended, so you're obviously not that smart. He's fine. He'll just have a bit of a headache when he wakes up. Firstly, I'm going to give you this local muscle relaxant so you can move your jaw. Then I want you to talk. If you don't give me satisfactory answers, I will use this syringe, which will put you to sleep indefinitely. Blink if you understand. Okay, so where the hell am I?
Cedo system, DMZ.
God damn it. So those bastards really did send me to the DMZ. This is all I need. So you're outlaws?
Not quite. Free agents.
How many more of you?
Just the three of us.
Yeah, I saw the poor guy in the next room. Raiding medical convoys something you do often?
First time.
The hell?
Welcome back. Are you going to cause trouble? Your companion here has been filling me in on a few details. You know, you should never hijack a lady without her consent.
You're unintended cargo. We were only after the meds.
Well, I'm not sure what meds alone will do to help your friend in the cryo. Those are 3rd and 4th degree burns. He'll need operating on. You weren't planning on doing it yourselves, were you?
We're just doing what we think is right.
Well, I'm a medic first and foremost, so I'm offering to save your friend. If you can get me back out of the DMZ afterwards. This is not where I need to be.
Look, we'll bring you back to G&B. Apologies and all.
No thanks. G&B are in my bad books now. Perhaps I should have read the small print in the contract. I had no idea I'd end up in the DMZ.
Okay. Yeah, we can come to an arrangement. No small print.
Okay then. Well, you two can scrape yourselves off the floor while I get to work. And no funny business, okay?
I have to admit, I like her style.
What's his condition?
It's no use. He's gone.
But you brought him back anyway?
He asked me to. I'd like you to run a deep bioscan. Look for any anomalies. Tattoos, implants, whatever.
Okay.
I'll take a look around his quarters.
What is it you're looking for exactly?
I can't fully say right now. This was supposed to be my ticket out of the DMZ. And yours too. So let's just hope we find something.
I'll run a post-mortem and see what turns up. Just as you suspected. A biochip. Embedded in his left shoulder.
Half of a coated string. I guess this is what everyone was after.
Everyone?
I mean the Bloodstar boss. My reckoning is that the other half of this code is with his partner on Prescott Starbase. I gotta follow this up. I can trust you here by yourself for a little while, right?
I'll keep up my end of the deal if you keep up yours. Ben is already showing signs of improvement. He should be conscious and talking anytime soon.
Well, I have to get going. I'll make sure we all get a cut of whatever this job is. After that, I can take you wherever you want to go.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
I mean, is that it? Just business? Are you not going to give Dax a proper burial?
I didn't know him long, but now I realize I've lost a friend here. Look, I don't mean to come across as insensitive. Maybe I need more time to process this.
I'm still trying to figure you out, Adam, and a lot doesn't add up. But it's clear you're running from something.
You wouldn't understand. Look, I'll bury Dax near the compound and place a proper marker.
Well, that would be the decent thing to do. And Adam, don't get yourself killed on Prescott Starbase. Its reputation spreads to the homeworlds, and I don't relish the idea of being stranded here.
I'll see this through.
Adam, where the hell am I?
Hey, buddy, nice to see you back. I guess I should catch you up on the situation here. Ah, it stinks down here. Odd place for a package collection.
Hey, dude, it's you!
What the?
My old friend Adam Roslin. It's me, Alec. What brings you here? Come to rescue your old buddy?
Rescue?
Yeah, Daryl sent me here to pick up a package. I meant to do air quotes for that last part. Judging from that pile of desiccated corpses over there, this is where he sends anyone he wants out of the way. But fancy seeing you here, just as I thought I was going to Crooked. What a coinky-dinks. Oh! I'm glad you got that one. I especially didn't like her. I called her Esmeralda. I gave them names. Gotta do something to pass the time. Nice shot. Tell you what, when I get out of here, I'm gonna kick that Daryl's ass into his brains, whichever is which. Wait, let me have a count. Yep, you got them all. Say, you wouldn't cut a buddy down, would ya? I got an itch in a place that needs some serious scratching. Ah, Carlos, I forgot about him. Hey, Marianne!
Oh, Mr. Alec, you were not expected.
Are you flirting with me again, Marianne? Me and my associate here would like a word with the boss.
Something not expected.
She's crazy about me, really.
Get down! God damn it! What are you guys doing? Stop it! Daryl! Give me that remote! You idiot! Alec, you okay?
All good, boss.
Who the hell is this guy?
This is Adam, boss. I brought him in for a chat. He wanted to ask a favor.
A favor? You guys are giving me nothing but headaches today. Get inside, all of you. Now let's figure out what's going on, in a civilized manner. Daryl, why the hell did you do this to Alec and his associate?
'Cause they've been nothing but a pain in the ass.
We barely made it out of that spider cave alive. You owe me for that.
Hey, yeah, me too.
Why did you do that without even asking me?
The guy's been sniffing around after Maddox.
Yeah, and who are you exactly? You should know Maddox is under my protection.
I just wanted to talk to him. I'm not a bounty hunter, just a friend of a friend.
Uh-huh. And you know Alec how, exactly?
Oh, me and Adam go way back, before we even met, boss. He's a hotshot pilot. I never seen anything like him.
Is that so? But I'm still not too impressed by your imposition into my business.
We should just phase him.
Shut up! I have to apologize for my nephew. He's still learning the ropes of the business. Saki? Well, really, Daryl should be apologizing for himself. Daryl!
I'm sorry I sent you guys to your certain deaths, okay?
See? All's good and better now. For every problem, there's a lesser problem with a sort of solution, right? Anyway, you guys interrupted my meal with all your antics. These two guys have been at each other's throats since... the short furry one showed up. I don't think there's anything I can do to reconcile them. I like the little guy, but Daryl is family. I'm gonna have to find a way to separate them. So, rather than taking the crude and uncultured path of violence, I'd like to make you a little proposition. I can arrange a meeting with Maddox, but I need you to do a little job for me in return. Do you savvy?
As long as it's quick.
And something a little more sensitive. You need to take the little furry guy off my hands, too.
I understand. Don't worry, I can get him out of your hair. He's not so bad.
Hey, I know that. I'm just trying to find amicable solutions. That's my job. But you do understand that there are consequences if you disappoint me.
Likewise.
All right. I like this guy's style. What do you know? A real kindred spirit knows his stuff.
So, you found me again.
Look, I just want to talk.
Where is Dax? Where's his body?
I buried him on Rhodia Station.
The base, so you know.
Don't shoot. I have something to show you. I'm going to reach into my belt.
Slowly. His biochip. How can I be sure it wasn't you who killed him for that?
I shared a cell with him and we escaped together. I helped him get the base set up again while he made plans to reach you.
Give me that thing. You got me. I guess I ain't as spry as I used to be.
Yeah, right. How about I ask the questions now? This chip, What does it lead to?
You mean he didn't tell you?
Dax offered me a cut. Said it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And this rig you're building here just confirms to me that it's a big Viridium mining operation.
Hold on there, fella. Don't you know what the Okar would do if they heard there was even talk about Viridium mining? Strictly prohibited by the treaty.
Look, are we gonna cooperate or not?
What are you doing? Well, you seem like a decent enough kind of guy. Come on upstairs and let's have a proper talk. You've come at the worst possible time or the best possible time. I ain't sure yet. But I do know I'm short on friends at the moment. With the Okar on the threshold about to kick the door down, and from what I hear, the G&B scouts chasing down rumors of my whereabouts, things are looking tight. Have a drink.
The craft that took out Dax had a G&B signature.
That's no surprise, but to be honest, I got everyone breathing down my neck at the moment, and the local situation here is getting bad.
The Okar are becoming pretty testy.
Yeah, I know, and I can't launch. If they get one sniff of this rig, my ass is grass. So, you came all this way. What's your big plan?
No, this is as far as the plan got.
Damn it. I was hoping you had an idea.
Tell me, this Viridium find, think it's worth it?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting years for this. One quick excavation and we'd be set for life.
And all you need to do is get this freighter off the settlement without the Okar seeing you. I'll have to figure out some way to slip you out unnoticed.
Boy, you are gonna be one of the richest men in the galaxy.
Hey! What the...
Ah, you are awake. We meet again, Mr. Roslin.
Oh,
what? We haven't? I can never tell anymore. So many crossed paths. Anyway, I am well acquainted with you in the Roslin line.
My ship
is in the docking bay, returned by the Okar authorities who handed it over to me along with your good self.
It was you who raided the Bloodstar base.
Yes, looking for you. I've had quite a difficult time finding you.
You need me for something, or I'd be dead already.
Acutely observed, Mr. Roslin. After all, you shouldn't exist. Part of my remit was to erase every trace of the Roslin cloning facilities in the DMZ. Hundreds of loose cannons like you roaming the region and causing problems. Something had to be done about it.
I can't help what I am.
Don't expect pity from me. It's lucky for you that more serious matters are afoot. Pull up case file G72-844. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, Oscar Blakemore. He's the G&B director for all the DMZ operations.
Good. And this?
I only heard about it, haven't been there. Vesna mining colony in the Zarkov system. G&B regional headquarters.
Good. So you seem to have some idea of the astropolitical situation in the DMZ.
Look, what's this about?
This is about you, Mr. Roslin.
That isn't me.
No, but that is Adam Roslin, Blakemoore's right hand.
You want me to be him?
Exactly. I need you to infiltrate the mining colony as the other Adam Roslin and gather some information for me.
And in return?
I let your base stand. I let you live.
I guess that's good enough incentive. I think I might have encountered him.
When?
Not long ago. The jump gate at Union Bridge.
Well, it must have been him, since you are the only 2 Roslin clones remaining.
Only 2?
That's right. The cloning stations have been offline for some time now, and many clones were identified and intercepted attempting to reach the homeworlds. We couldn't have that, could we? And now there is just the other Adam Roslin, who is an agent for G&B, and you, who I can't really figure out yet. You are already in a difficult position. It is time to be clear about your allegiances. You can rehabilitate yourself with the fleet and we can leave you in peace. Or, I can put you and your companions on a high-priority eliminate list. Which will it be?
I would take the common sense approach.
Good. I have someone on the inside at the mining colony. She'll walk you through. So, we have an understanding.
Yeah.
Mr. Roslin, I am here to escort you.
Yes, thank you.
No thank yous.
What?
Roslin's a jerk. If you want to be like him, drop the thanks and polite stuff.
Ah, got it.
Wow. You really do look just like him.
I take it that's not a compliment?
Blakemoore's office is up ahead.
Where's he now?
Board meeting. We have time.
Anything else I should know?
Just don't make any conversation. And stay in character like Roslin. You know, an asshole.
Yeah, right. I get it.
Here we go. This better work or we'll both be sucking vacuum in orbit by morning. I need your scan again. I'm in. This will take a few minutes while it uploads to Eterna.
What do we do about any surveillance footage?
I'll cover our tracks once we leave. Don't you worry.
This guy certainly likes his artifacts.
Blakemore is obsessed with archaeology, but I reckon the interest goes beyond historical. We're certain some of this has led him to larger Viridium deposits. The big question is, what and where?
So, he's been making preparations?
This data is good, but it might not be enough for Commissioner Hawk to act on. We'll need more.
So what's your deal exactly? How did you end up working for Hawk?
Hey, I don't work for anyone but myself. And I shouldn't have to explain anything to you. You're just here for your DNA.
Sorry for asking.
I got what I need for now. Let's get out of here. I'll go with you partway to the hangar. Leave and talk to no one.
Easiest job I've had so far.
It ain't over yet.
Roslin!
Blakemore.
That's still Mr. Blakemore to you. What are you doing back here already? You look like crap. Do you have something to report?
Presently, no, sir.
I need results, Roslin. The time is coming, and we need the exact trajectory. I need you out there making every moment count.
The trajectory for...
Do you need a psych exam? Get it together, Roslin. We could be mining already, had you not made such a mess of intercepting Dexter Bashar.
That was regrettable, sir.
Find his counterpart. Whoever he was sending that transmission to has the exact coordinates. Let's get this done.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one more thing. We've had no car trader through delivering some sensitive parts. I ordered the elite squad to eliminate him before he leaves the system. We can't have loose ends. We must ensure secrecy.
I understand. Thank you. I mean, yes, sir.
Why you came to a hell-forsaken place like this, I can't wait to hear. We're being observed. What the hell is that? What is it?
Not sure.
Holy scrap! Eduardo?
Maddox, I was right. I knew it was you. You finally came back for me. Kala! Kala!
You never said your friend was an android.
What? You think I'd leave a human out here on a rock in the ass end of nowhere?
It's okay. These are friends. The humans I was telling you about.
You ever encountered an alien like this before?
Seen all sorts out here, but no, this is a new one to me.
Well, keep your sidearm at the ready. I don't want any nasty surprises.
Please allow me to introduce Kala, my friend.
Well, hello there, Kala. Nice trick there with the bird. Say, where are you from?
Ulang Thradorka.
Okay, I have no freaking idea where that is. Main thing is, you're not a damn Okar, are you?
What is an Okar, Nama?
Kala is of no alien species on file. Although it has been some time since I last linked, she has never even heard of the Okar, which is unusual considering the ongoing war.
Oh, yeah, about that, Eduardo. The Okar War ended 15 years back with a truce, but we still ain't seeing eye to eye. Oh, and Dax is dead too.
Oh, this I will need to process. I must admit, I was beginning to consider the chances of seeing you again as very slim.
Of course I was coming back for you, buddy, but I didn't think you would get so antsy and just jump asteroid like that. Don't you have an inbuilt gaming routine to keep yourself occupied?
I was brought out of sleep mode by a local distress signal. The signal was, however, one I could not interpret and matched nothing in my databases. I simply had to decipher it.
Ha! It awoke the cryptographer in you.
Precisely. I had to jump several asteroids to triangulate the source of the signal.
I had been transmitting for help, Toka. I was here for a long time.
Glad to hear it, but you'll have to say your goodbyes, Eduardo. We don't have room for hitchhikers where we're headed.
But...
Well, Kala, it has been lovely meeting you. Whatever you are, but we're here just for my pal Eduardo, and we are in a bit of a hurry, so we'll leave you and be on our way.
I'm afraid you misunderstand, Maddox. Kala and I have become quite close in our time together.
Well, that's not my problem. Okay, enough chit-chat. Gather your things and let's get going, Eduardo. We got work to do.
Two of us or none.
I don't think so, little lady.
What the hell's wrong with you? You can't just leave her here.
You want to bring an unknown alien species onto the base? It could be diseased for all we know. It could compromise the whole operation.
I can assure you, she carries no dangerous...
She tried to kill us!
We were strangers with guns. Would you have done any different?
Damn it, Adam, how many more friendlies are you gonna drag into this? This is my score. I've waited too long for it to come around. You're only here because Dex is dead. I'm done sharing it.
I only need to return home.
We're not leaving her here to die, Maddox.
Your choice, your responsibility.
Kala, it's okay. We'll help you find your way home.
So, you've all met Kala by now, who will be staying with us until she finds her way home.
It is an acquaintance to meet your pleasure.
Almost.
Yes. Well, now we have Eduardo here. Maddox is able to give us an update on the job at hand.
Viridium! A veritable mountain of it. Just sitting in a comet and waiting for us to scoop it out of the sky. I've been waiting for this thing to come around for a long time. Finally, all the pieces have fallen into place. Eduardo, would you do the honors? There it is. Drink it in. Revisiting us in the DMZ after 15 years. One freighter load would be enough to make rich men, women, and whatevers out of each of us. Only problem is that it's still a heck of a long way away, and might take some time to get there. Oh, hello. Our freaky little lady likes to play with maps.
There, look, and there.
Well, what do you know? Looks like our dearest new addition found us a shortcut already. I knew she'd be useful.
Considering she's not from this cluster, that's fairly impressive navigating.
I do not know these stars, but I quickly find my way around.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to propose we head out as soon as...
I'm afraid I must object. You cannot carry out this mission. You do not understand the importance of Eshahar.
Say, who, what now?
This comet cannot be interfered with. I ask you to allow me a moment to explain.
Now hold on there, mister.
What is it, Tareen? What's the problem?
What you see is an opportunity. What I see is something sacred to the Okar. Eshahar is of spiritual importance.
Oh, here we go. Always the same. It's sacred to a scrap from you damned Okar. I mean, I don't see the big problem with taking one little freighter load.
No, I implore you.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Tareen, you don't seem to understand what this payday would mean for us. The riches from this comet is the ticket home we've all been waiting for.
Eshahar is a holy comet. The Okar would not send a simple squadron to protect it. They would see its defacement as an act of war and send its entire fleet. Your actions are of bad portent, and the consequences could echo beyond anyone's control.
I hate to say it, after everything we've gone through, but I think we need to take Tareen's warning seriously.
Whoa, now, I've waited too long for this to be held back by some Okar superstition.
But we don't want any reason to start a war with them either. I think I should at least investigate this. Maybe it's time to talk to Commissioner Hawk. I suspect she knows more about this than she's been letting on. Tareen, if you're right, This may be more explosive than any of us realize. What I saw in Vesna. The artifacts, the drilling equipment. It's all connected. Stay on the base until I get answers. If the stakes are as high as I'm guessing, I don't want anybody jeopardizing things.
You want to reveal our whole damn plan to the fleet?
I didn't say that. I said I wanted to enlist her help. We might be teetering on the brink of a conflict that could wipe out the DMZ. Until I know what's happening, Maddox, stay away from the Comet.
Now, what took you so long, Roslyn? I thought you knew how to navigate the DMZ.
You haven't been straight with me about the mission you sent me on, to the lunar colony.
Well, my mission here is over, and I have no further assignments for you, unless you want to make yourself useful for once and give me something this massage droid cannot.
Damn it, Hawk. We know about the Sacred Comet, and we know its trajectory. You sent me to check how close Blakemore was to finding it.
Any violation of the Comet, of Eshahar, would result in the end of any toleration between our races.
Yes, I know. Spare me the lecture. Traitor Tareen, the Okar warrior who wanted to be a cleric. Another anomaly of the DMZ. What strange bedfellows you two make. The Okar consider you an outcast. Why do you care whether we go to war?
I may have pursued a life of religious contemplation, but I would still fight to protect peace. The return of Eshahar and the discovery that it is in danger has reawakened my sense of commitment to my faith and my people.
Interesting. And you obviously found Mr. Roslin receptive to your concerns. If it wasn't for you, I'd leave this godforsaken place once and for all. But I also hate unfinished business. And perhaps I underestimated you from the very beginning. Okay, let me fill you in on some of the details. By all appearances, you have found the comet before Blakemore. Unfortunately, the Okar are also aware of his activities. They are preparing a preemptive strike against G&B's lunar colony.
That would trigger a war.
Indeed. And as it happens, you have found me after appraising the Federal Council of the situation. And they have resolved, quite disappointingly, to let affairs play out on their own. I asked to parley with Emissary Sareth in order to buy time and allow me to handle G&B myself. However, communications have suddenly ceased. There is a sub-faction of Okar hardliners agitating for war. My suspicions lead me to believe that they have something to do with this.
I get the feeling you have the need for another covert operation.
You and Tareen might be the key to solving this impasse. It's not like I can go in with a fleet cruiser, guns blazing. This would get me the leverage I need to stop Blakemore. As previously agreed, you would receive full amnesty. You get to keep your base, and you gain free passage out of the DMZ.
Tareen, what do you think? You up for this?
I do not expect to receive much welcome from my kind. I am the errant example that spawnlings are warned of.
You're still an Okar. Even if I reach the emissary, he has no reason to listen to me. But together, might just be curious enough to hear us out.
Perhaps. Of course, whether we can reach the emissary alive is another question.
You brought a stick to a gunfight? These are dangerous extremists we're taking on here, Tareen.
This part must be done the way of the old warrior code. Do not harm the ones in robes, and stay behind me. Careful. Best keep your blaster holstered.
I am seeing a side of you I never knew, Turin.
Okar never forgets his training.
You are the traitor we've heard of. The one who left the brood to become a menial merchant to the humans.
I have become something you cannot understand. And now I will not allow you to stand in the way of peace with the humans.
The talk of a coward. You want to settle this the traditional way, after you abandon your chosen path.
I am my own master. You are but a slave to the warrior code.
I see before me such things as I could not have foreseen.
Your Eminence, I am Tarin, and this is my companion, Adam Roslin.
Tarin, of course. I am familiar with your story, so you have decided to return to us?
Not exactly. We have come bearing a message from Commissioner Hawk of the Colonial Fleet.
Ashahar is under threat from the humans.
The Comet is under threat from rogue agents who do not represent us. The Commissioner sent us to plead for more time before an Okar intervention. She sends assurances that this problem can be solved internally among us Colonials.
You are known to us too, Adam Roslin. Indeed, we have encountered you a number of times in quite a variety of contexts. Tell me, why do you care about the Okar, of whom you have killed so many?
I understand there are peaceful elements to your society. I have just never met them before.
And of Ashahar, what do you know?
I have learned from Tarin that it is sacred to you.
Sacred, indeed. The spirits of our ancestors are embedded in its ancient stones. Twice in each generation they pass to share their visions of the past, present, and future. But perhaps you know this. Perhaps you have been touched by Ashahar. Tarin, I commend you and your friend for your noble interference. It was timely. Relay to the Commissioner that the Grand Master shall be informed. And we shall stay our hand, at least for the time being. And Tarin, should you ever wish to return to us, a clerical vocation is still open to you.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
We will resolve this. You have my word.
Hey!
Bastards wanted to blow this whole rig apart. Base, you read me? G&B intercepted the freighter. Maddox is dead.
And Eduardo, where is he, Nama?
I'm checking the freighter. Proceeding to the bridge now. I found him. They went digging in his head for the memory module. Ben, you there? I need some remote diagnostics.
Right here, buddy. Looks fairly critical. Let's see if a reboot works.
Adam, but you killed me.
Nama? Why would Adam kill you, Eduardo?
Wait, hold on. Let's just unravel this. Eduardo, were your databanks compromised?
The comet trajectory has been obtained, but you would know this, Adam. You're the one who took it.
Mind telling us what this is all about, Adam? We're starting to get a little lost here.
There's something you should all know that I should have told you before. I am a military clone. One of the few left after cloning was abolished. That's why I've had the fleet on my tail. One of my clone brothers made top rank of G&B's elite squad. Commissioner Hawk pressed me into working undercover, posing as him. Now, he's tracked us down. Got everything G&B needs to exploit the comet.
So you're saying that one of your clone brothers killed Maddox and Eduardo?
I'm not quite dead yet.
Your revelations do explain many things about you over the time I have known you.
I knew you had a secret.
What is a clone, Nama?
Huh, now I know how you kept escaping death when I saw you blow up. You really died!
Right now, the only important thing is informing Hawk that G&B got the trajectory of the comet. Let's bring you home, buddy.
You remember this place, right? Where we were created. Yeah, unnerving, isn't it? A proper family reunion. Why did you bring me here? I wanted to show you the handiwork of your Commissioner Hawk. She did this. Shutting down cloning facilities was a fleet directive. We are an embarrassment to keep concealed from the homeworlds, but you know that. Hawk has been using that as leverage against you, and playing you for a fool. You've been working the wrong side. You've forgotten where we belong. Our future is in the Beltigrades, and with G&B.
You obviously have no understanding of what's at stake here. You can't touch the comet. It'll mean war. Millions will die.
Once we have the Viridium, we can handle the Okar.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
With enough of their sacred resources, we can match Okar technology. That wormhole tech was just a taste. Blakemore is a visionary. Under his leadership, the Beltigrades can be its own entity.
I don't think that would serve anyone but himself.
Do you want to waste your existence in obscurity? I know you, as well as I know myself. You want to be a part of this. It's in our DNA.
But at what cost?
We are the perfect vessels for a new era, and together we could achieve marvelous things.
Being clones doesn't make us genetically superior. We might share the same DNA, but we're really nothing alike at all.
It's disappointing to find you so unreceptive. We're the last, you know. All our brothers gone, dead. We could have made the perfect team.
Is this how you do your bargaining?
I really don't need you, you know. The virus you uploaded is only a minor setback. Let me spell this out for you. I will dismantle the life you have built, your pathetic den, and the degenerates you collected within it. Unless you hand over the codes. Let's make it easier for all of us.
Don't mess with my friends! How's it looking?
We're holding up, but not sure if we'd be able to survive another assault like that. You reckon a counterattack is feasible?
There are enough people in the DMZ having serious issues with G&B. I've been thinking, if we can get the miners on Vesna on our side, we could easily turn things in our favor.
What about this guy? You sure about him?
There's something about him that reminds me of my younger self. I don't know, maybe I was that arrogant before I figured people out a little. But he could be a big help.
Dude, if I was even 10% interested, believe me, you know.
Does that mean I'm in with a 9% chance?
You show respect to the people on this base, or you're out before you know it.
Okay. I get it.
Like the males of Ulang Kshtak.
Fascinating. An example of humanoid mating rituals never observed by an Okar before.
Ha! This is nothing. You should see how the Horak do it.
Listen up. I didn't exactly plan to still be here. Like an old friend of mine used to say, plans are for fools. We're about as random a group as the Beltogrades has to offer. We come from all different backgrounds, all different races. Some of us are outcasts, some are screw-ups, some are lost with no way home, and some told they don't belong. But we all found our way to each other, and we all belong here. We have this base thanks to a man named Dax Bashar. He died before most of you arrived, but he taught me a lot about trust and esteem. That's our strength, the respect we have for each other. Because the enemy we're up against has no regard for anything but profit and power. Let's teach them a lesson and make the DMZ a better place. Are you guys in?
Hell, you know I'm totally behind you.
Let's kick some G&B butt.
It is the righteous thing.
He's barricaded himself in.
Didn't get these upgrades for nothing.
Cover me!
Okay, on 3, 2, 1! Damn it! Can't disengage the missiles! Needs his DNA scan!
Ben, no! Ironic that you'd be the cause of my downfall. You were the only one I showed mercy to.
Missiles will reach their target in 2 minutes.
What do you gain by destroying the comet now? I'd rather leave behind chaos than nothing. You chose the wrong side. I should never have given you the chance. You know, I saw something of myself in you. Now that just makes me laugh. Ben.
Missiles will reach their target in 1 minute.
Don't do this! Stop the missiles and we can both walk out of this alive! Oh, we're long past that. Life is short enough, haven't you learned? Or have you been spoiled with too many chances? This is our last ride. The end of the Roslyn line.
Missiles aborted.
Damn you. Was it worth dying for? Saving a bunch of jerks who'll never even know. You tell me.
You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
A bit sore, but fine. What's this doing here? Some token of the Commissioner's appreciation?
She was quite happy with how things turned out.
Tell me she's been good on her word.
Oh yes, like a fairy godmother. The fleet won't touch us now, and the borders are open. We can go or stay. Our lives are ours again.
You know, for someone who's experienced death I don't know how many times, I really thought that was the end of the line.
Yes, about that, Adam. There is something you should know.
Just say it.
You took several hits to most of your vital parts. We had to use donor organs to keep you alive. It was very fortunate that there was a matching donor nearby. Otherwise, your body may have rejected the new parts. Do you understand what I'm saying, Adam?
Can't say I failed to see the irony. I suppose I should be thankful to be one again.
Ah, they've come to see you.